Hey guys, Scrimmage John coming at you another Watcher of Realms video. Alright, so it has been a little bit of time since I've uploaded. Tomorrow's actually a big day for us. It's implementation day for us. We are doing IVF. So we've been really busy. I've been trying to do other things to kind of keep, sanity going, get prepared, get ready, so on and so forth. However, I did want to go ahead and record a couple of videos here to kind of get ready to get prepped because I will be home pretty much the rest of the week and hopefully take care of my wife. More than likely, she probably won't need anything from me, but at least I can be available to help her. What I want to talk about in this video is pretty simple. I kind of hit a kind of brick wall, quote unquote. And part of that brick wall is because I never really did a whole lot with these artifacts, right? I never really went for it. On this one, I spent a crap ton of diamonds. I had a crap ton of energy saved up. And I ran a bunch. As you can see here, I'm at 35k in the trophies, which means that I got a lot of the essence. So if we go to the artifacts here and you look at the forge, you can see that the mythic forge here has a crap ton of these. What are they called? What do we call them? Artifact forge materials, real original. Anyways, we got over 3,000 of them. It's 400 a pop. What this means is that's over it's 8. Almost 8 of these, right? Almost 8 full 10 pulls. I'm gonna do it, and part of my thinking is I have buckets tier list pulled up, and we're gonna kind of compare to see what I get, if I get anything worthwhile, and also we're kind of review what I have on my account. Maybe I find some good suggestions myself of like, hey, this would be a good upgrade for this character, or you guys in the comment section can leave a comment and say, hey, you should be using this artifact instead on so-and-so character for this reason. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, stick around. And let's see what RNG's got for me today. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Unfortunately, my camera quality is not going to be the greatest. I'm actually on my old camera that I used to use. It's a Razer Kaio Pro. It's kind of old, not very good. As you can see, the color is not great. I apologize. For some reason, my capture card's not working properly on my GoPro. Honestly, I've been so upset with this stupid GoPro that to the point where I should just sell it and figure something else out because it's just irritating. I always have problems with it, using it as a capture device. It works flawlessly if you want to record a CNC machine, if you want to record a walk, if you want to do anything else with it, it works. But you want to use it as a camera for streaming and video recording, yeah, don't waste your money. All right, so let's dive into it. Let's go ahead and let's just start off with this 10 times. Now, one thing real quickly, what I will do here is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up this web browser. As you can see, this is the tier list that I'm going to be referencing, okay? We are going to be referencing Mabucket's tier list. Now, for those of you who don't know Mabucket, then you've been on under a rock and you probably know him before you know me, just be honest here. But he's very insightful. He does a really good job of breaking down why some of the things are better than others, especially with his tier lists. And with that, also his artifacts, right? So I'm going to be using this as my reference of starting point. I'm like, hey, yeah, that's good. Or hey, no, this is bad. My goal is I'm hoping to see, like you see here, that it's 20% mythic. I have at least 7 full pulls. I'm hoping that out of the 7 that we at least, so that's 70, right? So if we pull up our handy dandy calculator, which we can definitely do some quick math here, mainly because I also am curious myself. What is the math here for if we say 70 and we multiply that by 0.20%, so 14. So we should ideally get 14 good ones. Will we get that many? I don't know, time will tell, but we'll see. I'm hoping to get hopefully a little bit more than that. Hopefully we got a better rate than that, because that seems a little low on the low end for how much energy I've spent. So let's see what we get. So go ahead and pull the first 10. All right, come on, give me something decent. So if I look at the tier list just straight up, we did get Bastion Rating. That's a good one. That's one. That's good. We got Golden Scarab. That one's ranked a little lower here. It's actually ranked, what is it ranked at? I don't even see it on the list really. Yeah, so it's not one, definitely not one of the top ones, but that's okay. What's it do here? Let's just see. Increase damage permanently by 1% when damage is taken, stacks up to 15%. So 15% increased damage on a defender. That's okay. I think there's better ones out there, but whatever. Golden Scarab. I'm gonna say this is just not good. Period. Oh, I just found the other this one here, and it's a A tier. JK. But yeah, Golden Scarab. I think this is gonna be kind of, I don't know. Maybe okay. I mean, attack increased by 5%. That'd be good for, I guess, like, man. I do like the Rage Regen increased by 25%. Increased attack. I mean, it has potential. There. Especially depending on if you're using an attack percent booster. That could be good. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's pull another 10. So that's technically, I mean, what's one out of the 10 pops so far. 14 is what we should expect according to statistics, but let's be honest, that's probably not going to happen. It does not look like any of these other ones are considered. Oh, well, this one right here, Sharpshooter's Crest. No enemies within one tile. AoE damage is increased by 20%. I can see how that could be really beneficial. Goddess's Grace. I think this is a new one. I've never had this. Increased defense by 10%, gain an extra 3% defense bonus for every 10 seconds on the battlefield, stacks up to 3 times. So it's a 19% increase in defense. Those are percent increases are good. This is off of base, right? Obviously, when you max it out, it's going to be a lot higher. I could see this being good for like at Azok or at the useless defender dude who scales off defense. That could be good. I don't see any other use for that. I really don't. So far, nothing's great. At least I feel like, anyways. Astral Obelisk. I don't know that I've ever seen this one. What does this one do? Attack increases by 5%. Okay. After receiving healing, increase Rage Regen by 25% for 5 seconds. Interesting. And it's a defender. So the increased attack, that's cool, right? It's a defender, so this could potentially go on constants for inspiration. After receiving healing, increased Rage Regen by 25%. Now, I would have to test this to see if this actually works as I am thinking in my head, where if we put this on constants, that's 5% increase, which is great for inspiration. And then she does do a self-heal ability on one of her passives. If that would qualify her for this, or if she'd need a third party to heal her. Either way would probably be okay. This could have potential in a couple strategies. I don't know how worthwhile it's really going to be. I'm okay with that one though. I'm okay with that. That opens up a new world or thought process of ideas. Mythic, their Tomb of Horror. Attacking slowed targets increases attack speed by 30 and Rage Regen by 25% for 5 seconds. This effect can only be triggered once every 8 seconds. I don't like that caveat of attacking slowed targets. You can purposely slow targets. There are a lot of champions out there that have that ability in their kit. It is useful. But I feel like it's pretty niche. I feel like that is very, very niche to be worthwhile. Actually, when I look at the tier list, it's a B rank as well. Regal Crest. What is this one? AoE, receive healing 20%. Yeah, who cares? Useless. And that's basically it out of that one, unfortunately. Okay, well, you know what? Win some, you lose some. All right, let's keep going. We are quickly burning through these forged. Man, really, really fast. Okay. This one I know is a pretty decent one. Damage received is increased by 20%, while AoE damage damage received is increased. How much you take is increased by 20. But AoE damage is increased by 25%. I'm always for that. Give me a little bit more, make me absorb a little bit more so I can do a lot more damage. I'm gonna DPS it out all day long. Tidal Ring. Increased damage by 10%. Dealing damage has a 25% chance of slowing down the target by 50% for 2 seconds. This effect can be triggered up to 1 time. Once again, niche. Crowd control is always good for certain aspects. I don't feel like that's really a woohoo. Let's brag home about it, unfortunately. All right, so I don't think we're doing all that hot, to be honest with you guys. We're not. I may have wasted a lot of energy. Wasted a lot of energy. There's that Astral Obelisk again. I am kind of liking the idea of trying that on constants. We may do that. We may very well do that. We'll see. Let's do your artifact storage is full. How is it full? Man, that's weird. I've never seen that full. Okay. Well, I guess let's go figure out, do we have anything I can upgrade? I never got a Spiritsiphon. Didn't get one of those. Didn't get a whaling skull. Idril's gaze. I didn't get another one of those. Oh man. I don't have anything great. Can I just straight up sell these? Okay, cool, you can. I've never really done a whole lot with these. This is my first time actually having to manage them, so to speak, right? And I think I can pretty much just get rid of all of these purples. I am gonna keep, what is this? No, that one's crap. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of all these because I don't think we need any of them. Cool. So that was 20 of them. That leaves me 28 to go. I need to get rid of at least 2 more. I feel like I can easily do that quickly. I want to see all. How do you filter for all? There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Sorry guys, I'm doing it live. As you can see, I don't really use this a whole lot, so I don't really know what I'm doing. This one, no. Oh, here we go, there we go. Okay, so hit sell button, John. Okay, noted. My bad, guys. I do apologize. Like I said, this is my first like real go at this. I haven't done a lot. I forgot, like straight up, I forgot. I beat them all and I was like, okay, cool, we'll take it. And I forgot. All right, so we'll do this, which also means hopefully you guys are not forgetting. Don't pull me. Don't be like me in this case. This one, I'm not really sure. Reduce damage taken by protection by shield. I didn't feel like that one's kind of, oh, it's a B tier rank. I feel like it has usefulness. Recover 10% after using a skill. That one could be good depending on some aspects of the game, what you're trying to do. That one also has potential. It's on this piercer. Maybe I can see how that could be useful if you're using Vortex. This is also pretty good. This one would be good for some of the events that we had, so I'm gonna keep that one. Yeah, we're just gonna straight up get rid of that one too. All right, so where did that put me? So it leaves me 37 free spots. Go to Forge. Okay, so that should fill me out okay here, I think. Here we go. Yeah, see, there's Mythic Blacksmith 1 achieved. I don't know what that actual achievement is, but I imagine it's not very great. Scarlet Hunt. This one I know is good. I like it. However, I don't really have a whole lot of champions that bleed, unfortunately. What is this ring? When ultimate is triggered, increase attack by 8 and attack speed by 40 for... Okay, that's not bad. That's really not bad. All right, that's funny. What was that achievement I got? What was the reward? That's what I want to know. Up here, achievement. Complete Mythic Forge. I wasn't kidding. 300 times. That was my first time hitting 300 artifacts forged, guys. So I was not kidding when I said I don't really do this a whole lot. That was 300 after I just pulled how many? All right. Last full temple. Tuning crystal. It says an A tier. After every 10 basic attacks land, deal AoE physical damage. One time equal to 200% of multiplier to at least 5. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I like that. I like that artifact. It seems legit. AoE damage by 10%. That's gonna be kind of useless. Heaven's Rage. Was that one on here? I don't even. Oh, it's B tier for Mage. Okay. Crit hit increases crit damage by 25%. I mean, a crit damage increase is always good. You should always be critting anyways. So I guess this is, yeah, definitely worthwhile. Okay, cool. Then we have nine solid pulls here. Sharpshooter, that's a good one. That's another S tier. We'll take that one. Okay. That's good for my marksman. I don't really know where I'm lacking at the moment, to be completely honest with you guys. This is where my knowledge kind of falls off. So if you're seeing any that I just pulled that are like, hey, you should really definitely make sure you use that one, leave a comment down below. Let me know, because I may not know what I'm missing out on. Let's be honest here. Full transparency. Let's go ahead and pull the yellow ones too, because why not? Why not? There is a 5% chance to get a mythic. Frigid Frame. That was a mythic. That was an A tier. For fighter. Okay, yeah, that's not terrible. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, cool. And we're pulling more shards. Not a whole lot here. Broken Nightmare, that one's okay. Okay. Last one. Boom goes the diamond. All right, so with that being said, I think Marksman was my biggest potential here. So let's go ahead and let's just filter the, I shouldn't do that. I need to do this button, and I want to do Marksman. Where's it? Marksman? Yeah, Marksman. Let's go and look at artifacts that we have here. Now, Spiritsiphon, I feel like that's a really good one on him because it's one target, and he's a single target nuker. Deal critical damage, has 19% chance to ignore 30% target's defense. I feel like that's just a must-have for her if I have it. Oh, I can do a quick upgrade here. Let's definitely do that. We don't have an additional, unfortunately, so we can't do anything more with that one. Same thing. That's a good one to have. Sharpshooter. We did get sharpshooters. So AoE champions could use this. Ooh. So we're going to swap this out for sharpshooter. I feel like that's a good swap out for him, right? AoE damage. I only use him when he's far away, so he's going to get the increase in damage for sure. So that's really going to be helpful. Promote, and on top of that, we have good secondary. Now here's where my lack of knowledge comes into play, so to speak, because in my opinion, I'm thinking I need to max out one of these all the way and then move on to the next. However, that may not be the best decision. We'll see. Okay. 25% increase is pretty good, guys. That is pretty good. And if I go up one more, sure, that'd be great. What's level 4 gonna give me? 26. What's the other one that we have currently? Is at 20. Ooh. So, okay. So this is why I feel torn about this, because these are the only two real AoE nukers that I have. Looking at this as it stands, I would think I should upgrade to both of them. That's where I'm going to go with. Now, let me know in the comment section. I could be 100% wrong. I could be totally out in left field here. But I feel like getting that extra little bit was more important for overall synergy for my team. Okay. So we know we did that. Cool. This freed up. Nothing really. Shadow Gaze, it did freed up. What do I have here? What's this one? We're using Broken Nightmare. That's okay. Do we have a better one? Let's see if we have. Ooh, I had another one of those here. I didn't even know that. What other one do we have that would be very helpful for her? Increased damage by 5% after killing the target, increased an additional damage, 5% stacking. That could be good. That could be definitely be good. This one I feel like is better though. Yeah, increased attack by 12% for every 5 attacks lasting 5 seconds. She attacks pretty quickly, right? I think it's a toss-up. I think really this is a toss-up. Broken Nightmare and Shadow Gaze. I think they're going to be pretty much neck and neck as far as what's going to be a benefit for her. I don't see anything else that stands out as much more better in slot. So is what it is. I do like this one though. After killing the target, I'm just trying to think. This would be good for my arena. I feel like this would be good for my arena. Let's go ahead and put that in there for her. I do use her in my air arena, so I could see how this could be helpful, right? Because then she's going to finish the enemies quicker, which would definitely help me out because of my stance. Okay. So we'll do that. I think that's going to be the trade-off there. Let's go ahead and I guess move on to the next important one, which would be fighters, in my opinion. Man, I have so many fighters that are just like, probably should have something good on them, right? That one's good. Absolutely. Looks like the ones that are kind of broken, I didn't really get a whole lot of, right? Like, AoE damage, that's not gonna help her. I like that I have these here. This is a good one too. Oh, we did get, oh, okay, so we got more of these, so I can actually upgrade this. That could be huge, because she is a clan boss champion that I'm using currently. What's this one do? Okay, so see, I hate to use this on her. She doesn't have a super long range. So that I feel like could be a trap to get into a normalcy for. Wailing Skull, why is that on Abomination? I feel like that shouldn't be on him. I feel like that should be probably on her. However, does it work for Clan Boss? That's the question. That'll be a later video. Maybe we'll try it in Clan Boss and see if it actually procs with multiple other characters. I don't know if that it does, if I'm being honest. Let's just go ahead and we're just going to promote this. That's right, we promoted it all day, every day. Enhance. Bring it back, boys. Okay, and then I need to not use the other one. Let's get her something a little bit better than that. I mean, it's not terrible, it's B tier, but she should probably have the other one. Not that one. She should have this one. That's what she should have. Man, I need to get that bleeding one. I could definitely max that one out. So let's go ahead and get that upgraded here. This is going to be helpful for her. Boom, boom. Okay. Leave that as it is. All right, cool. The rest of them are pretty good. Let's be honest here. AoE. We can enhance his. His would be good to have enhanced. Now we are running out of stones. This did not seem like that amount of energy that I spent was really all that worthwhile. It is what it is, I guess. Not enough. Yeah, see, not enough, and I gotta start selling more stuff. I'll probably do that off camera here. Actually, you know what we'll just do. Does that give me what I need? No, it's just shy. I could probably get rid of those. Okay. Promote. There we go. Now that gets me that upgrade. Sure, cool. That makes me feel a little bit better. We did do some upgrades at least, but yeah, it didn't go as far as I wanted it to. Honestly, I feel like that's probably a problem. Gear-wise, I've been doing nothing but gear farming, and I'm doing decent as far as gear is concerned. Artifacts, I thought the amount that I spent, I thought I'd get better results, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I kind of got gypped on this. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you struggle with this as well, or is it just me? I'm gonna probably keep farming a crap more ton of artifacts, because now that I kind of look at this, I can definitely see a lot of pitfalls in what I have, and I do understand that these are big increases in stats, right? Like getting this one here, getting that promoted, that's 5% increased crit damage, like, and reduced HP is only by 21% instead of 24. That's huge. So I can definitely see the benefit of maxing them out and using them. So yeah, definitely we'll see what we can do here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave comments down below on anything that I did that maybe you didn't agree with, or maybe you would recommend. And yeah, I'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace.